The Global South has tried in many iterations through history, particularly after 1945, to have an iteration that gives them that solid voice of agency in the international system. The BRICS are saying, we are basically creating an adjacent system, an adjacent playground where we'll have institutions, we'll open up those institutions, we'll have new members if they want to join. So the adjacent playground is actually one where it's open. It says, I recognize you, I respect you, I see you as a sovereign state, I know that you have agency, and I know that you have voice. And I think this moment is also a recognition that we exist as the Global South. For the longest time ever, the idea that the global neighborhood was made up of one center and a complete periphery has now changed. Because now we are saying the world is not just about one center of power. The world is about many different centers of power, but those centers of power are coming up from the Global South. The BRICS now are saying the world is much more bigger than just one architecture or one playground. This is the right time for us to think about an expansion and an agency and voice that will allow for the Global South to be recognized. So the expansion right now is really the question of whether they are going to be the representative voice and pull the voice of the Global South into an equitable way. So I think it's a very defining moment. It's not about the Global South has arrived. It's about the Global South asserting itself. Because they've arrived many a times, but the recognition wasn't there. So I think it's finally waking up to the idea from the Global North that this international system, it has a number of actors, a number of players, a number of different ways in which systems analysis can take place. It doesn't have to be one privilege, one preserve, one way. And so this one world, I think, is becoming much more starkly realistic for the rest of the world who thought, oh, there is a Global South now. And they're suddenly standing up and taking recognition of it. But it's about that assertion of that moment. And it's not about a rise. It's about, we were always here. Now you will hear us.